So with a lot of record digging, it's like you find that if you look at stuff that isn't like shoulder height, you know, it's like you often find the records on the floor because people are like naturally, you know, even I going across. But if you look for stuff that is a little bit hard to reach, then you normally find stuff that hasn't been found yet. For my taste, like actually, I'm looking for older stuff. So this is like 60s and stuff. So most of this is like late 70s and 80s. So just trying to find a heap of stuff that is more old. The problem is when it's good stuff, people just want to keep hold of it, which I don't blame them. Or, you know, just got to wait for people to pass over. I'm viewing records now as kind of like how you view books in a library. Maybe you work in an electronic domain, you're working in a digital domain, but you know, there's still something useful for a student going to the library and sitting down with a 1972 first edition hardback of a book, you know, and that's what I'm seeing records as. They're just like the foundation for everything, and then you know, like you can work digitally and you can work electronically, but all these lessons you learn come from records. The scope for creativity is just so open, and I think with the internet now as well, you know, I have a guy in LA, Todd Simon, he does my horns. I send him the track, I tell him kind of what I want, and he'll arrange the horn session. I can pay him over the internet. He'll record the horns, and, you know, they sound good, and then he'll, you know, send them back as an AIFF, and I can mix it straight back in the record. And it's like, we'll get to the point where you can connect with people like everywhere and make creative connections with people.
Special one coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. My longest standing friend and the man who makes the Quantic Soul Orchestra happen. Please go crazy. On rhythm guitar, Mr. William Quantic Holland.
These people who collect like Kev Darge and Malcolm Cato and all these funk collectors who collect these specific records because there's a break or there's just a production, it's sort of that kind of golden era of what they're into, and we wanted to take that and try and present it live. Think of it in a different way, you know, we're digging, like, but no, we're not digging, we're just interested in music, and I think that's what everyone's coming to now, is like, comes a time when you stop looking for breakbeats, you just forget, like, you'll get into something and you'll be like, well, there's not a funk beat there, and hang on, I can't really play it out, but I love it, so I think your tastes kind of deepen. I'm into like the early clips, so when they still have like the jazzy horn arrangements and kind of minor key stuff. Like this is nice. I think every tune I do is like, it's like the art of avoidance. You know, it's kind of like avoiding the things I did in past records. Every record I make is like an experiment. I'm just trying not to repeat myself so much.